Thank you very much. I am honored to be here, both as a person that has the privilege and honor of representing a good chunk of Monroe County in the state Senate, but also very much as alumni. And I love to do this. I have my Brockport tie, my Brockport pin, and my Brockport Golden Eagle boxers, which we're not going to see. It is election year. It is an election year. And I was even going to say, I'm happy to be here with my colleagues in government, Assemblyman Rylick, Hawley, and even Dave Seeley, the governor's representative, who not only does a great job, but is also an MPA student right now here at Brockport, going through that too. So you can give so many examples of how Brockport's been so great to so many people in this community, and this is just another continuation of this. I really want to thank President Halstead for his vision, his follow-through, and how would I say this diplomatically? He's a strong-arm lobbyist. He's an advocate for Brockport, as he should be. We kid him, but yeah, you can give him a hand, absolutely. And I would just be remiss if I didn't also thank Senator Maziarz. Couldn't be here today, but as the Chancellor alluded to, and we all know in our world, dollars are very competitive. And when we started this project, we were having a little bit of a slowdown. But because of all the work of the people on this team and the people behind you, and our delegation sticking together, working along with SUNY, we were able to keep that first round of funding in. The second round was a little bit easier, and we're here today because of that. But Senator Maziarz played a critical role as part of that team. I'll end with this. Senator Halstead used the term eagle, and I think this is really true. I've been here many times. The student achievement has not been, did I do it again?
Yeah.
This is the second time.
I'd be honored.
This is the second time at REOC I called him Senator Halstead. I don't know why. Senator Gillibrand, Chuck Schumer, don't worry, it's just an idea in the back of my head. I mean it in the most complimentary way. Or John, maybe we could switch for a day. But seriously, when you look at what's going on, and this is very important, most importantly, student achievement, the curriculum, the housing that's gone on, the liberal arts building, now SERC, every alumni, every student here, every student coming in, everyone in this entire community can be very, very proud of this great community asset, because John, you have, and your team, have this eagle in Brockport soaring. Thank you.
Now I'd like to introduce the person who currently represents Brockport in the New York State Assembly, Assemblyman Bill Rylick.
Thank you very much. You know, when I first met President Halstead, when he first arrived here at Brockport, he talked about the SERC Center, and I will tell you that I feel like when I walk in there that I've been in the building before, because we've talked about it for many years. It was a great vision of his, and to not only President Halstead but his entire team, job well done. I'll tell you, when the Chancellor mentioned the number of students, over 460,000 in the SUNY system, and the number of campuses throughout the system, I am one that is very proud of the SUNY system in New York State. It is the jewel of our state, something we can all be very proud of. But having said that, I look at Brockport as number one in that system. It's really touched me in a special way, because not only do I visit frequently, see all the exciting things that are happening, as it was mentioned before, with the new housing and now this, but beyond that, my chief of staff, her oldest daughter, graduated here. Her youngest son now is a freshman here, and my youngest son has transferred over and is a junior here at Brockport. So I'm not just telling that from the one side of being the representative, but I'm also telling it as a parent and as one that knows what the experience is all about. And this does enhance the experience here at Brockport with this center, to give that full college experience. Now, this day in one way is bittersweet for me, because, as was mentioned, I currently represent Sweden, the town of Sweden, and the college, but with redistricting being what it is, at the end of the year I no longer will. But I will tell you, President Halstead, that you will never find a more stronger advocate and believer in Brockport than myself, and I will continue fighting on behalf of what's best for this school, and would look forward to the meetings that I hope still continue, that we can fight for what's best for Brockport. And I will also say that I feel very confident that I'm turning it over to good hands, because Steve Hawley, my colleague, who you'll hear from in a moment, is a great representative and a die-hard fighter for the school as well. So I now look at it as not just one, but you will have two strong members in the New York State Assembly fighting for what's best for the school, because at the end of the day, it's what's best for the students and what's best for the state of New York. So thank you very much, and congratulations with a job well done.
Thank you, Assemblyman Riley. Now I'd like to introduce the person just mentioned who will represent Brockport in the New York State Assembly after the upcoming election, Assemblyman Steve Hawley.
What a beautiful day, and what a beautiful weekend, and what a beautiful center. I would like to just tell you how well you've been represented the last decade by Bill Rylick. There's not a stronger supporter, not only of the SUNY system, but of SUNY Brockport, the college at Brockport. So give Bill Rylick a round of applause again, if you will. And I don't think I need to tell you about Joe Robach. You've known Joe, and of course before that you knew his father for years. He's a shy guy, but we're bringing him out of the closet. My son Brooks graduated from SUNY Brockport in a major that Ashley talked about. It's a major that I took up in college when I went to school in Ohio, recreation and leisure study. The only difference is I never received one single credit hour for my major of recreation and leisure studies in college. Thank you very much. It was a great education. He has gone on to be the Director of Recreation and Leisure Studies at SUNY Geneseo, and is now a city councilman in the city of Batavia. So the education, the relationships that he built here have held him in good stead as he's progressed into his adult life. We're gathered here, as I said, for the grand opening of this college special recreation center. This newly finished complex will be home to sporting events, as you've heard, concerts, graduation ceremonies, and various community activities. It also includes a fitness center that Ashley talked about, and a house of fields. The Recreation Center will be a great addition to the college and to our community. The state-of-the-art facility and the wide variety of events that will take place here will attract new students to the campus, and visitors will come from all over to attend the programs that will be held right here in Brockport. This innovative project has created jobs and spurred economic development here in Brockport, and sends a clear message that Western New York, and indeed the entire state of New York, is open for business. Additionally, we can be proud of the fact that the Recreation Center was built using many sustainable design strategies, using 32% less energy. Once again, I'd like to thank you for inviting me here today. I look forward to being your assemblyman, and Dr. Halstead is doing an unbelievably great job, as you've heard. He's a good friend, not only of SUNY Brockport, but the entire SUNY system. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Assemblyman Hawley. I'd like to take a moment and thank our many employees who have spent time and energy on this project. And a special thanks to Mr. Scott Haynes, Director of Campus Recreation, and his entire staff. Where are you, Scott? There he is. Now it's time for the ceremonial ribbon cutting. I would ask that all of our guests on the stage, if you would please walk down and behind the ribbon. All right, President Halstead and Chancellor Zimpher, you have the scissors. Everyone else, please hold a section of the ribbon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and...